Alright guys, first step, took the battery out for winter time, my 92 Camaro Z28. So next step, we'll be taking some stuff apart, seeing if I need to replace anything, replace hoses, and put new valve covers on, and go from there. Should be fun. Hey guys, look what I found. Something down in here. A bolt's not for me. I got all bolts accounted for. Let's see what this... Oh, wonder where that goes. That was laying down in there. I didn't take it off. Never know what you're gonna find. It's amazing how long it took to take stuff off. Next step will be the valve covers. Well, actually no. Next step I'll prep and get ready to paint up here, the rails. Probably maybe down in here. I want to get a shop vac and clean out that. And I'll go from there. This is just some of the stuff that I've taken off already. Might get a new throttle body, we'll see. Or I might just clean this one up, polish it. Hopefully it turns out alright. It's you're supposed to do this in 60-degree weather, and I'm doing it in 30 to 35-degree weather, so I guess we'll find out how it turns out. Might have a few runs here and there, but I got new valve covers, so I didn't cover them off or anything. Alright guys, it's been 15 days. This is how it looks, and now we start taking the foil off and putting it back together, replacing the spark plugs and some other stuff. Maybe put in better fuel injectors and go go from there. Check this out, guys. Look at one of my hoses. Good thing I got a bunch of replacements. I don't think anyone has ever changed anything in this stock car. So that's where I come in. Freshening up the motor. Installing new parts. Alright guys, got the valve covers on. So now I work on putting it back together, fitting new hoses on and stuff. Alright, so we're making a little progress, putting it back together, replacing hoses and stuff as I come across ones that are dry rotted or need replaced. So pretty much this motor is an L98 350, 245 horsepower, 330 or 335 torque from factory. The L98, they're a great motor. I get 25 miles per gallon. It's my stock motor that's in my Z28 1992 Camaro. But once this motor goes out, I'm gonna do a carburetor swap, put a 400 built small block in here, get rid of all this computer stuff, sensors and all that. I'm a massive carburetor fan. A lot of guys just do LS swaps. For the money, you can get more horsepower from an LS swap than doing like a carburetor or so forth. But like I said, I'm a massive carburetor fan, and that's what I'm gonna be doing once the motor goes out. Then I'll rebuild the gears and transmission, the rear end. I'll just go through everything. Probably give the car a full restoration. So anyways, thanks for watching. Almost finished. Had to run some custom wires and stuff because I didn't have some of the hoses. It's amazing. There's an elbow, just maybe a 90-degree elbow about that big, and I couldn't find it anywhere for my car on eBay. And so I went to a Chevrolet dealer, and they told me it would be $100 just for them to get that little piece. As you can see, I cut myself. Bunch of cuts all over, but anyways, so I did it. I just got a hose and did it my way. I mean, it's pretty simple. Well, my red lines are far from professional, but it was fun. Like I said, once this motor goes, it could be, who knows how long that could be, as little as I drive, but once it goes, I'm putting a 400 carbureted motor in it. But I think I did not bad on the lines. Alright guys, almost done. Still got the battery to put back in. Still gonna do my custom air intake. Just a test. I don't know if it's gonna work out how I want to do it, but we'll see. Still gotta cover those wires. And I have to get a new oil cap. Sadly, the stock oil cap does not fit. It's a shame, but it won't thread in my new valve cover, so I'll have to measure it up and go from there. Alright guys, final step, put the battery in, and start her up, see if she starts up. And of course, this air thing is just for fun. Just something random to try. I'll test it out on a dyno, see if there really is any gains or not. Alright, let's get the battery in. hopefully the battery still held a charge. It's been a couple months. Alright guys, moment of truth. Let's see if it starts. Hopefully the battery's not dead. Or let's see if I get blown up. I can't believe that it started up as good as it did. It's just smoking because it's cold outside. It's December 2014. Still pretty shiny for setting for a couple months. Alright, let's see. I put back the old air intake system back on. Still gotta tighten it down, but a little wet. I sprayed some water on to clean off the top. There's a lot of dust up here. Anyways, I took off that redneck intake setup because I noticed at higher RPMs and higher power it was actually cutting the flow, which, like I said, I just did it just for the heck of it. It was kind of fun just to do. So we got the old system back on.